Okay, here's the story. B-15. Just got my first personal .22 rifle. All mine. Super proud. Little bolt thing. Super accurate. Loved it. Have a family friend who owns property like 10-minute drive from our house. On this property is an old house, built by homesteaders around 100 years ago, falling apart. Right next to it is a creek and a field. We used to camp on the far side of the field all the time. Also would shoot using creek as a berm. One day I decide I want to go camping. Bike out there with my .22, a box of ammo and normal camping kit. Super excited to shoot like 200 rounds at cans and shit from the trash hole nearby. In the 60s, someone lived on the property in the trailer and threw trash in this sinkhole type thing. Started getting dark, built a fire and busted out the harmonica to practice. I was terrible at it, but it kept my mind busy whilst relaxed. Suddenly, something isn't right. I feel like I'm being watched. Hair on neck is raised, heart elevated. My mind starts racing, imagining things unseen out there. Clutching rifle and flashlight, scanning the field and trees for movement. Shadows playing tricks in my mind, and I'm shitting bricks. Moonless night. God damn it, I want to go home now. Wish I brought a tent at least to hide inside. It was summer in Texas and was too hot, but I wanted that security now. Started building fire bigger. Made a torch of sorts with a stick and a torn up t-shirt I brought along with the thoughts of making some sort of camouflage my rifle. Darkness is giving up, no secrets, but I can definitely hear something out there walking around. Didn't want to shoot because sometimes cows wander onto the property. Fuck. I never wanted this, .jpg. Maybe coyotes. They're common out here. But no. Not in this particular area. Too many farmers and rednecks hunt them. They avoid it. Jesus Christ, I think I hear breathing. It's kind of circling me, getting closer. Pissing pants by this point, wishing I had something big bore. This was before cell phones were inexpensive. I didn't have one. Just told my parents I was going camping and where. Great, so they'll just find my grisly remnants tomorrow morning after I don't come home. Sweating buckets and running out of wood. Fire dying. Contemplating running for it, but the woodsman in me wouldn't leave the fire. It was too dry out there. Then suddenly I hear a deep, echoing bark from kind of far off. The thing circling me stops for a second. A long pause, and then another bark, closer, and the thing takes off in the direction away from me and the bark. An enormous white fluffy dog comes trotting out of the tree line. Super friendly, has a collar on that says Snowman. Snowman and I chill out for a few hours. Only once he turns his head, perks his ears and growls, half barks, and then goes back to normal. Feel totally safe with Snowman there. Eventually fall asleep with the big lug next to me. Hot as hell, but who gives a fuck? Next morning, Snowman is gone. Figure he went home after the thing buggered off for good. Go home and scrape the brick dust out of my boxes. Next day, talking to property owner. Tell him of that night. Confirm no cows were out there. Mention Snowman. He looks at me like I'm an asshole. Snowman was my dog. He was killed by a car last year. I what hard and tell him I was serious. Snowman was real. I petted him and got covered in his white hair and everything, and he saved my skin from whatever out there wanted my nutsack for a coin purse. He doesn't believe me until I dig the shirt out of the wash and show him the hair all over it. He says it looks just like Snowman's. Every now and then, I hear a bark off in the distance while I was camping there, and feel warm inside.